What's up, football lovers? Welcome back to another blockbuster video right here on Football Fever, where passion meets the pitch and every episode is pure fire. If this is your first time here, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a single drop of football heat from around the world. Today, we're diving into one of the rarest, most legendary awards in the history of the sport. Not the Ballon d'Or, nah, we're talking something even greater. The Super Ballon d'Or. Now you might be asking, wait, what even is the Super Ballon d'Or? Good question. Let me break it down for you. The Super Ballon d'Or is one of the most exclusive honors in football. It's so rare, it's only been awarded once in the entire history of the game. Not yearly, not every decade, just once. That's how elite it is. It was created to recognize not just the best player of the year, but someone whose excellence, consistency, and impact on football was beyond any single season. A career-defining crown. An eternal stamp of greatness. And the only man to ever lift it. None other than the legendary Alfredo Di Stéfano of Real Madrid. The award was given to him in 1989, in recognition of his decades-long dominance, both for club and country, and his role in shaping football as we know it. Di Stéfano wasn't just a goal-scorer, he was a leader, a visionary, and arguably the most complete player of his generation. The Super Ballon d'Or was a way of saying, you weren't just great, you changed the game. Fast forward to today, and the Super Ballon d'Or is back in the conversation. Why? Because we are witnessing another generation of players who have not just won trophies, but redefined football. Players whose names will echo for decades, players who've broken records, won it all, and influenced the sport in ways we've never seen before. So the question on everyone's mind is, who deserves the next Super Ballon d'Or? Let's start by looking at the obvious contenders. And of course, you can't talk about generational greatness without mentioning Lionel Messi. Messi has won the regular Ballon d'Or 8 times, more than anyone else in history. He's conquered club football, dominated La Liga, won it all with Barcelona, and now finally lifted the one trophy that had eluded him, the World Cup with Argentina. That win in Qatar cemented his place at the top of football's Mount Olympus. The assists, the goals, the magic, the consistency over 2 decades, Messi is football poetry. If the Super Ballon d'Or were handed out tomorrow, he would be the top favorite, no doubt. The award is designed for players who've transcended greatness, and Messi is the blueprint. But wait, there's another contender. A man who has lived his entire career in the same era as Messi, and somehow carved out a legendary path of his own. You guessed it, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has also won the Ballon d'Or 5 times. He's conquered England, Spain, and Italy. He's the all-time leading goalscorer in men's football, and the leading scorer in UEFA Champions League history. The man is a machine. He's broken record after record, season after season. And most importantly, he's done it all with an insane level of professionalism and longevity. Ronaldo's career is a story of pure dedication and elite performance. His fans will argue, fairly, that he deserves the Super Ballon d'Or just as much as Messi. So who's it gonna be? Now here's where things get interesting. The Super Ballon d'Or isn't just about goals or assists. It's about impact, influence, and legacy. Messi has the artistry. Ronaldo has the relentless drive. But there's only one trophy, and only one winner. Let's look at what defines a Super Ballon d'Or player. It's not about one incredible season. It's about decades of domination. It's about changing the game, inspiring generations, and leaving a legacy that will be studied for years. When Di Stéfano won it, it was because he represented the soul of an era. So whoever wins it next must carry that same weight. Now let's talk about some emerging voices in this debate. Some fans believe the next Super Ballon d'Or shouldn't go to someone already at the end of their career, but to someone shaping the present and future. That's where names like Kylian Mbappé and Erling Haaland come in. Mbappé is already a World Cup winner and has been one of the most dominant forwards in world football since he was a teenager. His pace, his flair, his confidence, he's seen as the heir to Messi and Ronaldo's throne. If he continues on this trajectory, winning Champions League titles and breaking more records, he could one day stake a real claim. And then there's Haaland. The Norwegian beast has been scoring at an insane rate. His Premier League debut season with Manchester City was historic. Golden Boot, treble winner, and still just in his early 20s. If he keeps going like this, his numbers might break every chart we've known. But let's be real, they're both still a few years away from Super Ballon d'Or territory. That honor is reserved for legends who've done it all, not rising stars, no matter how bright. So all roads lead back to the two titans, Messi and Ronaldo. And the football world is divided. Messi fans will point to his magic, his humility, his once-in-a-lifetime vision on the pitch. His ability to make the impossible look casual. His devotion to Barcelona and his fairytale ending with Argentina. Ronaldo fans will remind you of the challenge he embraced by conquering different leagues, his unmatched drive to improve, his elite mentality, and his long-lasting excellence even in his late 30s. His leadership, his mentality, and the sheer volume of his goals. Both players have a case. Both players have the resume. Both have carried football on their backs for nearly 20 years. The truth. There is no wrong choice. If the Super Balón d'Or were split in half and given to both, the football world would still nod in agreement. But only one can take it. If the award were to be given in the next year or two, many believe Lionel Messi might edge it, thanks to that golden World Cup moment. That image of him holding the trophy in Qatar, smiling, finally completing the one missing piece of his puzzle. It's the ultimate football storybook ending. And that might just give him the edge in the eyes of the world. So now, we leave it to you. Who deserves the next Super Balón d'Or? Is it Messi, the magician? Ronaldo, the machine? Or are we witnessing the rise of someone new who could shock the world in the years to come? Let us know in the comments. Drop your thoughts. Debate it out, respectfully. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the family here at Football Fever, where the love for the game never stops. Catch you in the next one. Peace.